There's a reason this room hits you the moment you step inside. It feels powerful, but most men can't pinpoint why. It's not just the furniture, not just the paint. It's something deeper, something you feel before you even realize it. And that feeling, that's what we're chasing when we style a space. Not just a finished look, but clarity, accomplishment, a sense that it's right. At first, this room didn't have that. The vision was strong, but the path was clouded. We've all been there before, placing decor, adjusting furniture, pulling in personal items. But instead of locking into place, it all feels off. And then comes the doubt. Is this even working? Why doesn't it feel how I pictured it? Today, I'll show you how we cleared that fog and built a room that speaks with confidence. A space that doesn't just look complete, it feels undeniable. If you're a returning subscriber, hit the thumbs up. If you're new here, hopefully by the end of this video, you'll be a subscriber. Remember that if you would like our help in designing your room, you can have that help by clicking the link in the description below. Jared and Kelly first reached out for help refining their main floor, an open concept space connecting the family room, dining area, and kitchen. They were drawn to that dark, moody, masculine aesthetic, but struggled to balance that with the lighter elements already present in their home. Each attempt to fix it on their own only added more confusion. When they called us, it wasn't just for a redesign, it was for relief. What they did know was the kind of materials that they were drawn to. Rich leather, stained wood, touches of metal. That gave us a foundation. And when they described their lifestyle, hunting, fishing, hiking, barbecues, country living, it became clear. These were outdoor people who needed a space that brought the outside in. This wasn't just about style, it was about identity. Let's see what we came up with. This design is a contemporary interpretation of modern rustic, layered with mid-century restraint and subtle industrial strength. What gives it its edge isn't just the aesthetic, it's the execution. Masculine refinement meets design clarity in a space that feels both grounded and evolved. It's a balancing act. Clean lines meet raw texture. Sleek form meets organic warmth. And the result is a room that feels rooted in tradition, but entirely at home in the present. The first thing you notice about this area is the warmth. It's not loud, it doesn't shout, but it pulls you in. There's a magnetic quality to the way that this space is styled. Soft, immersive, planted. We designed this open concept first floor using neutrals in a way that makes them feel bold, alive, expressive, but not overwhelming. This is the kind of palette that speaks to many. It's striking, but approachable. If you're designing a shared space, whether it be with a partner or roommates or family, this is the kind of approach that makes everyone feel at home. There's nothing polarizing or off-putting, but there's still character, still identity. Interior design is deeply personal. It reflects our stories, our habits, our keepsakes, and because of that, it's rare to find two people who connect to the exact same room in the exact same way. So how do you create a space with emotion and meaning without alienating the people who share it? That's the challenge. And in this space, the solution was tone. Tone is what makes this room feel so layered, even though the color palette is tight. Think of tone like a volume knob on a single color. Dial it up, it gets lighter. Dial it down, it gets darker. But the core hue stays the same. We're not using a rainbow of colors here. We're working within a narrow band, stretching it gently, molding it, creating contrast through shade and depth rather than variety. It's a quiet mastery, one that makes the room feel rich without being complicated. Just as well, this space doesn't rely on a massive catalog of materials. It's not filled with 15 different finishes or a bothering mix of styles. Instead, it's a refined composition, built with a handful of carefully chosen elements used strategically. A similar approach to how people once cooked during hard times. Think about the Great Depression or the World War years. Families had limited ingredients, food was rationed, but somehow meals still had flavor, still satiating. Meat was scarce, so dishes like shepherd's pie and potato soup came to life. Flour was rationed, which gave rise to cornbread and biscuits. Sugar was rare, but people still found a way to create morale-boosting treats like banana bread and rice pudding. Those meals weren't just survival. They were resourceful, creative, and deeply satisfying. Design can be the same way. When you limit your palette but push it further, magic happens. We treated the original space like a blank canvas. The charcoal we introduced, that was our pencil, used to draw depth, to add definition, to guide the eye. Just like a sketch of a face needs shadow to bring out cheekbones and jawlines, this room needed that contrast to create shape and movement. The result isn't flashy, it's composed. A portrait of subtle complexity, drawn not with color, but with tone. Picking the right colors for your space can feel confusing, but we've made it simple. We created a free guide with 10 masculine color palettes that always look great, so you don't have to worry about making the wrong choice. These color combinations help any room feel stylish and sophisticated and well designed. Just click the link in the description below, download your free guide, and start upgrading your space. At first glance, the ceiling features look like forged black steel, an industrial echo across the space, but it's a crafted illusion. These beams are actually poplar wood, hand-shaped, then painted to mimic steel. It's a smart nod to the industrial heritage without the weight or coldness of actual metal. The beams run boldly across the open floor plan, anchoring the living, dining, and kitchen zones with strong horizontal continuity. They're not just a design feature, they're a unifying force. Within the family room, the leather sofa has a patina that feels lived in, like it belongs in a cabin or a private club. But its boxy, modern frame reins it back in. Classic material meets modern silhouette. Flanking it, a pair of wood-framed lounge chairs bring a lighter hand. Having roots in mid-century design, they're sculptural without being bulky. Their presence softens the space while reinforcing symmetry. Underfoot, a textured neutral rug brings in air and softness, balancing the bold blacks, deep browns, and heavy woods. At the center, we have a walnut coffee table with raw metal legs in a stance of purpose. Strong, understated, earthy. Together, these elements form a tactile, comfortable composition, refined but rugged. The dining area is a meeting of industrial and Scandinavian. Think 1920s factory bones softened by contemporary warmth. It's minimalism with soul. Framing the space is a vertical wood paneling, an architectural technique that defines the dining zone without enclosing it. It gives the impression of a built-in alcove, a room within a room. The vertical grain lifts the eye, balancing out the broad horizontal sweep of the floors and window. Above the table, there's a modern brass linear fixture which holds these glass globe bulbs. It casts a soft industrial glow, anchoring the space while still feeling light and open. That long line of brass draws the eye to the window, again reinforcing that visual symmetry. The dining chairs are a classic farmhouse shape. X-backs is what you would call them, but tailored through black finish and light wood seats. They contrast beautifully with the gentle curve of the solid wood tabletop, keeping the silhouette from turning too angular. Earthy textures come through in the oversized terracotta planter and wheat-stemmed centerpiece. These rustic Mediterranean touches soften the darker finishes and give the space a breath of organic life. The placement of the art chosen was with aesthetics in mind as well. The two pieces flanking the window mirror the black framed paneling, extending the geometry and reinforcing that balance. Think of the paneling and art framing as bookends, keeping the figurative literature in place. Beneath it all, you have a flat woven neutral rug that offers gentle texture without visual noise, delineating the dining zone just as clearly as the wood paneling does. In the kitchen, you have modern rustic merging with industrial structure, seasoned with a touch of craftsman charm. It's bold, masculine, but not cold or fussy. The charcoal cabinetry strikes that elusive middle ground, dark enough for drama, light enough to reveal wood grain and texture. Aged bronze hardware adds warmth and nods to both industrial age and artisan craft. At the island, the industrial stools have been placed to gather your admiration. Their matte black metal frames and raw wood seats feel like workshop relics, but they're polished for the home. Like hinges on an heirloom chest, they lock the kitchen into place. Above, retro industrial pendant lights hover with perfect proportion. They add historic undertone, linking the rustic and industrial influences in a single graceful line. This is the kind of space that doesn't just show restraint, it shows objective and intent. Every material feels hand-selected, every line feels considered, and yet the room never feels forced. It simply works because it knows what it's trying to be. If you like the video, hit the thumbs up. If you feel like sticking around a while, feel free to subscribe. See you on the next one.